in your own words. People say that to you. You know, when you hear that a lot in a classroom or in a courtroom, they'll say to you, tell us in your own words. Do you have your own words?
Oh shit, 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 oh shit.
Why are people still running with the narrative that Shakur Stevenson was not offered 25% to fight Devin when he said he was himself and Top Rank was putting the fight on? Let's talk.
Gotcha, bitch.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand. And that's what we've been talking about, the straight shot. The one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right? I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Me and Devin is not fighting because of Devin. Devin and them had they little situation that they try to throw out there, some little chump change. They want.
What's chump change? Is it a percentage?
Yeah, chump change is. I'll tell you exactly what it is. They offered me less than I made in my last 3 fights for supposedly the biggest fight of my career.
See, that's you right there. I see this your shit. Smell that. That's you.
So then they made him an offer. I'm confused at how you guys are running with this narrative that he didn't get an offer. Yes, he did. And this isn't the only time that he told you he got an offer. He's saying they threw out there some chump change. They threw out chump change for him. Well, if it's chump change, then they threw out an offer. Something was thrown out to you. An offer was thrown out to you. It was given to you. That's what he said. They threw out some chump change. Less than he made in his last 3 fights. Ooh, whatever. You're full of shit, but whatever. They gave you an offer. Let's keep going.
I fought Yoshino, I fought Oscar Valdez, I fought Robson Conceição. I made more in them fights than what I was offered to fight him.
Well, let me ask you a question. But hold on, but they put it in the media that they offered you 25%.
And that's a lie. Well, no, they did offer me.
Okay.
That's true.
See, that's you right there. I see this your shit. Smell that. That's you.
So they offered you 25%, and the 25% that they offered you was less money than what you made to fight those 3 fighters individually. So that guy, and that guy, the 25% was less to fight this guy. The 25% was less to fight that guy. The 25% was less to fight this guy. That's what he said. The last three opponents that he fought, the 25% that was offered to him was less money than each one of those fights individually. This guy right here, whatever he made, that 25% that he was offered, this was more than the 25%. And the same thing for this one. This was more than the 25%. And the same thing from this one. This was more than the 25%. That's what he said. There's more.
Top Rank is doing the fight. Top Rank is doing the fight. How?
See, that's you right there. I see this your shit. Smell that. That's you.
Top Rank is doing the fight. Top Rank is doing the fight. So when Devin said Bob Arum is the one that presented you that's Top Rank. Top Rank. Maybe Bob Arum didn't tell Shakur himself personally. But Devin has had multiple dinners with this dude. Devin has had multiple occasions with this dude where they talked about these things. Where he tried to make a 4th fight option to fight this man. Where he tried to fight this man before Lomachenko. Yeah, he did those things. So it's more in line with Devin talking to Bob about making this fight with Shakur Stevenson. And Bob Arum telling whomever, and then whomever telling Shakur. But let's keep going.
The thing, like the behind the scenes shit, like, I talk to these people behind the scenes too. It ain't like he's the only person who's having conversations behind the scene. I know the full numbers of everything. I know what the number was when they was going to present the fight. It wasn't more than what I made in my last 3 fights. It's less than what I made in my last 3 fights. And that man getting way more, you feel me, than he ever made in his entire career to fight me. So it's like...
See, that's you right there. I see this your shit, smell that, that's you.
So he is telling you, yet again, that he got an offer. He's supposedly seen the whole thing, and Devin is making way more than what he was going to make. So it wasn't that he didn't get an offer. He did get an offer. He didn't like the split. He didn't like the split that he seen, that he said he seen himself. He seen it. He talks behind the scenes and sees all the people and knows all the numbers, which he doesn't, but that's what he said he does. Right? He said he's seen that. He said he saw the whole layout, the whole numbers. He saw everything. He saw that Devin's making way more than he was. So Devin's 25%, 75% was way more than his 25%, of which it should be. Because 75 is a lot bigger than 25%, you fucking idiot. But it's okay. There's more.
Man,
the 25% thing, you seen that?
No, he said he offered me a
flat fee. Yeah, a flat fee.
Cap,
yeah,
like all of that shit.
Oh, for no flat fee?
Man,
they said
nigga,
they offered a flat fee
said that,
first,
I said
and
no,
said no, and
exactly.
then they said, I had 25%.
Cap. None of that never happened, none of that shit.
Yeah.
It just became a 25%. That's what was offered. And honestly, I didn't really even get the offer. Somebody, big powers at Top Rank called me about the shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Hell no, we definitely not doing that. Like, that's dead.
See, that's you right there. I see this your shit, smell that, that's you.
So you got an offer for 25%. You saying you didn't get no flat fees. You're a liar, but okay, no problem, cool. You didn't get it, no problem. You didn't get flat fees, no problem, it's irrelevant. You got 25%. You got 25%. The big powers that be, the powers that be from Top Rank, the ones that answer to Bob Arum, those guys contacted you and informed you about the 25%. Those guys. And you turned it down. Those guys told you you were getting 25%, and you said, no, we're not doing that. You turned it down. But there's more.
But nah, he's capping. He making up shit just to feel good about himself.
I mean, the 25% numbers is a funny thing. People start saying that to you. I see Ken Bosa. He said that yesterday in another interview. You know, they asked about you if he would spin the block after Regis, and he said 25. That was the only thing he said. And he walked off. Do you think that, like, was that ever something that you wanted to consider though? Like, because I think people say this narrative was like, yo, if you know you could beat him, just fight him.
Yeah, but why would I fight this nigga for the fucking least money that I could get when it's like, okay, cool, fuck it. Let's go through the WBC, because that's what I did that they trying to ignore.
Right.
They gonna ignore that whole part. I said, fuck it. WBC, y'all do y'all job, enforce the fight, and we gonna do it that way. They gave him the deadline to figure out was he gonna fight me or fight Regis. That man decided to move up.
Yeah.
But I really made the WBC do their job. That's what it really came down to. And whatever percentage that they was gonna offer, that's what it was gonna be at the end of the day.
So if they would have came back and said 75-25, would you
I would have had no choice. I just try to go around the bullshit that was presented, because that's bullshit.
See, that's you right there. I see this your shit, smell that, that's you.
You were given a 25% offer. You were given that. It had nothing to do with the belts, because you made it clear that you weren't taking less money. You wanted more money. You went to the WBC to get more money, for them to make a different split. But why? Why would you go to the WBC for them to make a different split? I understand what you did to the WBO and Jamel Herring. I get that. But why would you do it here and thinking that shit is sweet? Everybody is not the same. Devin was undisputed. He don't need you. You went to the WBC because you needed him. Devin didn't go to the WBC because he did not need you. You were a mandatory, that he made you his mandatory, because he did not even have to have a mandatory at all. He could have kept the WBC franchise belt, and you would have never been his mandatory. He would have had no WBC mandatory. He would have had no WBC and no WBA. He just would have had an IBF and a WBO mandatory. That's it. And his WBO mandatory would have been every 18 months because he was a WBO super champion. So he really would have only had an IBF mandatory. And that is it. If he would have kept the WBC franchise, he made Shakur Stevenson. Without Shakur tying his name to Devin Haney, what is he? What is he? What is he? Because right now he's tying his name to Tank Davis. This man is talking about fighting Kambosos right now. Nobody cares. Don't worry, you'll see that all by itself. He tied his name to the big names is what made him a big name. Because without tying his name to the big names, he's not standing on his own at all. He's tied to everybody else. But that's neither here nor there. He is telling you that he was offered 25% and he went around it. So when you guys keep telling me he didn't get an offer, yes, he did. Yes, he did get an offer. And he's admitting to you that he got an offer. I don't give a damn. Oh, Bob Arum said he never. Well, he's telling you he did. On multiple occasions and multiple times, he got an offer. He got 25%. But he called it chump change. A little bit, small money. It's blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. You guys are running around here saying it isn't real. You guys are wondering, oh, he never made him an offer. Yes, he got an offer. He got one. And he turned it down over 5%. Because the WBC mandatory split is 70-30. He offered him 25%. Why did he offer him 25%? Because Devin Haney was undisputed. The 30% is for one belt. One belt, not all four. He offered him all four belts at a 25% price, which was 5% less for one belt. So he was giving him 25% for just the WBC, and then the IBF, the WBO, the WBA, and the lineal status for 5%. 5%. He was giving him the WBA, the WBO, the IBF, and the lineal. He was giving him three belts and a status for 5%. And Shakur said no. He said no. He wanted more for undisputed. He wanted more just because of what he did in another weight class. That means nothing. It means nothing in the weight class you fight in. It means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Usyk was undisputed when he fought Anthony Joshua. He was undisputed at a cruiserweight when he fought Joshua. And he was the B-side. He took less money, less split, less everything. He was the B-side to Tony Bellew. And he was undisputed at cruiserweight. And when he moved up to heavyweight, he took a step back down to defend his undisputed crown at cruiserweight against Tony Bellew. And he was the B-side. Tony Bellew didn't have no belts. None. Absolutely none. Usyk was the B-side. So when you're telling me about what you did in another weight class, it means nothing. It means nothing. Literally nothing. Nothing. When you go up to another weight class to fight the undisputed champion, you must be bringing something with you. Numbers, pay-per-views. You're not bringing any of that. You're watching on free TV, and I've been told y'all, and Cam and Mace reiterated, bro, I can just turn the channel and there you are. That's like telling me that motherfucking the Cartoon Network, motherfucking Beavis and Butthead is more of a star than Tank Davis. Like, what the fuck you talking about, bro? I can just turn the channel to Beavis and Butthead, and there it is. I can't do it to turn the channel to Tank. I have to pay for that shit. I have to go to a specific channel to watch that. That's a whole different type of conversation. But yet you guys try to conflate the two and try to blend them together. They're not the same. Because if they are the same, if they were, then Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia should have been a 50-50 split. But it wasn't. Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao should have been a 50-50, but it wasn't. There's a whole litany of names that I can throw out there that should be 50-50 splits, but they're not. They're not. Amir Khan versus Terrence Crawford should have been a 50-50 split, but it wasn't. It wasn't. All right, it just wasn't. Shakur Stevenson, you cannot say, well, I was a unified champion at a different weight class, so that means I need to get more from fighting you because I'm Shakur Stevenson, but you're the undisputed champion of the world. No, sir. No, sir. That fought on pay-per-view. No. He has pay-per-views. You've got none. None. And like I told everybody, and I keep telling everybody, I got no problem with Shakur Stevenson trying to press the gas and get more money. I got no problem. Right up until the point where he realizes it's not going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. And this dude talk about you forced the WBC to do your job. The WBC gave Devin Haney an option. They gave him an option, bro. Listen, bro, you could stay here and try to work out something with Shakur Stevenson to give him more money. And so you can give him more money to fight for all of your belts. Or you can move up to fight Regis and make more money. Here's your options. You can move up and fight Regis and make more money. Or you can stay at 135 and give Shakur more of your money and all of the belts. A shot at all the belts and give him more money. But that's a no-brainer. Why would I give you more money to get a shot at all of my belts? Why would I do that? I'm giving you a chance at undisputed. I'm giving you a shot that nobody is giving you. Tank is not giving you an opportunity. Zapata's not giving you an opportunity. Pitbull Cruz didn't give you an opportunity. Motherfucking Ryan Garcia didn't give you an opportunity. Motherfucking George Kambosos didn't give you an opportunity. The list goes. No one gave you an opportunity. No one. I am the only one giving you a chance, and what I'm giving you a chance at is undisputed. I'm giving you a chance at undisputed. And you're ungrateful, low bitch ass. You think I'm supposed to give you more 50-50? You go to the WBC for 50-50. Oh, I'm just making them do their job. Whatever they would have told me that I would have had to take, then I would have just had to take that. That's for one belt. That is for one belt. One. Devin Haney literally could have vacated the WBC title and stayed at 135. He could have vacated it and stayed. Terrence Crawford did. Terrence Crawford's still the WBO and WBA champion at 147. Devin Haney could have literally vacated the WBC belt and stayed right there. Just stayed. I'm not giving you motherfucking 50-50. I don't give a fuck what the WBC says. This is what I'm giving you. Your options are take 25% from me or take whatever you can get from anybody else for nothing, for no belts, or a vacant title against Edwin De Los Santos. You can do that. You can take 25% to fight me. You get undisputed and 25% on your first pay-per-view. Or you can fight Edwin De Los Santos for a vacant title. Because nobody else is giving you anything. No one else is giving you an opportunity at nothing. Nobody. And this man chose De Los Santos. And you motherfuckers ran around here talking about Devin did him dirty and Devin ducked. And Devin gave him a chance. Devin gave him an opportunity. Devin could have kept the franchise status and Shakur would be nothing. Absolutely nothing. Devin gave him that opportunity. By dropping the franchise status, Devin gave him a chance at becoming the mandatory to Devin Haney. If Devin did not drop the status, then Devin has no WBC mandatories and Shakur Stevenson is the email champion. That's what Shakur Stevenson is. Because Devin would be the real champion and he has no mandatories. Devin made him by dropping the status and allowing this shenanigans to go on. And this ungrateful, jealous bastard, instead of accepting the 25% or trying to get more until he realized that, okay, all right, Devin's going to go to 140. Okay, Dev, hold up. I'll take the 25%. Let's fight. No, this little jealous, insecure bastard, this little fucking jealous ass nigga. Like, no, I don't care. I'm Shakur Stevenson. I'm going to get 50-50 or it doesn't even matter. Or I'll just let, if the WBC tells me that I have to take whatever, then I'll just take it. But I'm not going to listen to Devin Haney and fight for undisputed. No, I'm not gonna fight for undisputed. I'm gonna sit here, my little spoiled, little brat ass, jealous ass nigga. I'm just gonna sit here and just cry like a bitch. Oh, I'm Shakur Stevenson, so I'm gonna no because no, I'm just gonna. This man is literally saying, giving all these this is just think about this. Listen to this. You guys will run around here and tell me that, oh man, he fought Oscar Valdez and Jamel Herring and Unified, and he's a 2-division champion when he came in 135. He was a 2-division champion. And then he said if the WBC would have told him take 25%, he'd take it. So he literally threw out all these accolades, threw this all out. If the WBC said, hey, Shakur, you're only getting 25%, is he no longer a unified champion at 130? Is he no longer a 2-division champion, 126 and 130? Is that gone now? It's gone. No, he still is that. If the WBC told him you are only getting 25%, then he is still the motherfucking a 2-division champion. He is still a former unified champion. All of that's the same. But Devin Haney telling him, hey, here's 25% was not good enough. But if Mauricio Suleiman told him, take 25%, then he was good enough with that. Mauricio Suleiman was only offering one belt. If he even said, here, you got to take 25%, or no, you can take 30, no, we're gonna do 30%. Either or, doesn't matter. He was only authorized. He's only in control of one belt. Devin Haney was offering him all of them, a shot at all of them. And he turned it down. His accolades didn't mean shit to Mauricio Suleiman. His fucking 2-division champion didn't mean nothing to Suleiman. His fucking unified champion at 130 meant nothing to Suleiman. His motherfucking all these numbers on free TV meant absolutely nothing to Suleiman. Nothing. If Mauricio Suleiman said, you will take 25%, he will be fine taking it. He was just fine and told you he was just fine taking it. He was just fine. Just fine. But if Devin's saying take it, take 25%, not just for the WBC, but the WBA, the WBO, the IBF, and the lineal ring status. Take 25% for all of them. His little uppity, cocky little bastard ass was like, no, I'm just going to go to the WBC, as if the WBC runs the WBA, WBO, or IBF. They do not. He turned down all of that to fight Rob Casamigos. You guys blame Devin for giving this man an offer that he admitted on multiple occasions that he got. On multiple occasions, this man showed you he got an offer. He explained it to you multiple times that he was offered 25%, that the 25% that he was offered was not as much as his last 3 fights. I don't give a fuck if Devin said, oh, well, this is, the 25% that I'm offering you is more than all the money you've made in all your fights combined. I don't give a damn if he said that. There was an offer made that Shakur turned down. I don't care if Shakur, if the 25% was less than what he made to fight Rob Casamigos. If it was less to fight motherfucking Oscar Valdez. If it was less to fight Jamel Herring. I don't care. He was made an offer. I don't care if Shakur Stevenson is a 2-division unified champion. He was made an offer. I do not care. I don't give a damn if it was quote unquote chump change. I don't care. The offer was change. He was made an offer. I don't give a fuck if he got it if the offer came from the big wigs, the suits from Top Rank. He was given an offer. But you motherfuckers keep running around here saying that he was not given nothing. And you heard it out of his own mouth that he was given an offer. Why would he take this? This is supposed to be his biggest fight. Why would he take that? He was getting way more. Well, 75% is way more than 25%. No, it's way more. This man is blatantly telling y'all he's admitted on multiple occasions that he got an offer. He admitted it. And I keep telling y'all what he said himself, the fight was on Top Rank. Well, if it was on Top Rank, you go to Bob Arum to get more. You do not go to the WBC, the WBA, the WBO, or the IBF to go get more. You go to Bob Arum. That's where you go. Bob Arum. He did not go to Bob Arum at all. And the last thing I'll say on this is if Shakur Stevenson wanted to fight Devin Haney and the offer was coming from Bob Arum and the fight was going to be on Top Rank, then why didn't Shakur Stevenson go to Bob Arum to put together a package to offer to Devin Haney? Because they did not. He went to the WBC. Reason why? They never wanted to fight Devin. It was a publicity stunt, proven by the fact that right now, that Devin at 140 and him at 135, he is not going after Tank Davis like he should. He's going after everybody else. It was a publicity stunt. He never wanted to fight Devin. He can go to 140 right now and say, Devin, I want to fight you at 140. Come out of retirement, fight me at 140. He could do that, but he is not. He's staying at 135 for whatever reason. BFTB, shout to the mighty LDBC. I'm out.